it says, Venus sails into Pisces on the 2nd, elevating compassion, kindness, and unconditional love. This transit can bring out the best in humankind because Venus is exalted in Pisces, which means it operates well in this sign. It's a wonderful period for romance, creativity, and marriage. Venus remains here until February 4th. Mars steps back into Cancer on the 6th. Get on top of your winter home renovation. If you have unfinished projects, this is an excellent time to tackle them once and for all. Also, take down the tree, put away the holiday decor, and throw away gift boxes if you haven't done so already. Emotions can be strong during this transit, which lingers until April. While there is nothing wrong with listening to your feelings, it's wise to refrain from making emotionally charged decisions without proper research. Mercury tours Capricorn from the 8th until the 27th. Thankfully, common sense will be plentiful most of the month. This provides a grounded backdrop and keeps situations from getting too heated. The full moon in Cancer on the 13th is a lovely lunation for small gatherings with family. A quiet meal followed by a game board night is a wonderful way to enjoy this sentimental vibe. It's also the perfect day to continue tidying up your home. Even if you've put off taking down the holiday decor, this day is the nudge to get it out of your hair. On the 19th, the Sun enters Aquarius for a 4-week stay. The focus moves to community, friends, and technology. Update your apps, plan to visit pals, and find ways to give back. Although the weather may be raging, you can make time for fun and service. Logic rules when Mercury moves into Aquarius on the 27th. The head rules the heart until Valentine's Day. Even if you feel sensitive, thanks Mars in Cancer, rationality and facts win the day now. Keep it cool, and you'll minimize the potential for drama. The new moon in Aquarius on the 29th is your best day to update your tech gear. In the market for a new computer, it is also a fantastic time for making new friends, getting involved in humanitarian work, and setting goals. Embrace the potential for new connections and experiences, and envision the future you want. It's totally within your reach. This day is also the Lunar New Year in Chinese astrology. Welcome Year of the Snake. Lastly, Uranus stations direct on the 30th. The past few months have put the brakes on changes you may have wanted to make, but now the wheel is ready to turn, slowly but surely, slowly but surely, slowly but surely, slowly but surely. Okay, let us now get into each sign's predictions for the month of January. as Mars. Tempers flare, including yours. It's best to avoid arguments on this day. Your social life gets activated when the Sun marches into Aquarius on the 19th, followed by Mercury a week later. Winter events or cozy gatherings at your home will keep you busy for a few weeks. Host a party on the 29th's new moon. It could be the most talked about event of the year. Moving on to Taurus. April 19th to May 19th. The main takeaway for Taurus is make time for fun, but watch your cash flow on the 14th. As the year commences, your social life picks up. Venus graces the friendship sector of your chart, paving the way for cool events, parties, or date nights. Mars ensures you're out and about when it heads back to Cancer on the 6th. Travel is also a possibility. Mercury in your travel zone on the 8th is super for last-minute winter vacations. The full moon on the 13th is an excellent day for a quick road trip. However, you'll want to budget carefully on the 14th when Venus squares Jupiter. It's too easy to blow your cash then. If you overspend, you can get back on track when Venus conjoins with Saturn on the 18th. Your status at work moves up when the Sun enters Aquarius on the 19th, followed by Mercury on the 27th. This pair ensures you're in line for something bigger. The moment for your rise to the top comes around the new moon on the 29th. If you receive a promotion or offer at that time, say yes. It's your ticket to the next level where you belong. Moving on to Gemini. May 20th to June 19th. The main takeaway for Gemini is get on top of your finances. Do not debate on the 23rd and 30th. January puts you in a favorable career light when Venus slides into Pisces on the 2nd. Saturn has pushed you to work hard the past 2 years, and now you're ready to claim your flowers. This could bring a revenue upgrade, something you'll welcome after a spendy holiday. Mars steps back into your money zone on the 6th, the perfect transit for taking charge of your money. Schedule an appointment with your financial advisor when your ruler Mercury heads into your house of joint resources and taxes on the 8th. Strategize your budget for the year, and you'll be on your way toward creating security. The full moon on the 13th brings a financial situation to your attention. This could be an unexpected bill or charge on your credit card statement. It's best to take care of it immediately. Winter travels are possible when the Sun enters Aquarius. chances to form deeper bonds. You may also have to set appropriate boundaries. Mercury and Aquarius on the 27th ensures you keep a cool head during difficult conversations. If you're single, the new moon on the 29th is the best day to begin your search. Your good fortune increases on the 30th when the sun forms a favorable angle with Jupiter. Take your chance and you may get lucky. Lucky. Moving on to Virgo. Virgos are born August 22nd through September 21st. The main takeaway for Virgo this month is romance looks bright. Your career demands rise on the 19th. Creativity soars this month thanks to the sun's presence in the artistic part of your chart. Expect an abundance of ideas, from home improvement to new hobbies. It's also possible you'll be involved in activities with children. Why not turn it into creative play for all? Romance improves once Venus enters Pisces on the 2nd and creates favorable angles to the sun. Could this be the month when you finally feel settled in matters of the heart? Friends play an important role in helping you achieve goals when Mars returns to Cancer on the 6th. Whether you're attempting to renovate your home or need advice on romantic decisions, they will be there for you. If you need a night out on the town, the full moon on the 13th is perfect. Circle that day on your calendar and make a date with your besties. The third week of January finds you busting your hump at work when the sun marches into your Aquarius on the 19th, followed by your ruler Mercury a week later. Suddenly the demands intensify, but you are graced under pressure, so you'll manage this like a pro. Your diligence pays off when the new moon arrives on the 29th, right after Mercury aligns with Pluto. A promotion, raise, or new job could show up then. Be ready to claim it. Be ready to claim it. Be ready to claim it. Moving on to Libra. September 22nd to October 21st. The main takeaway for Libra is to take the lead at work. Love finds a way on the 19th. This is a harmonious and productive month thanks to Venus's entry into your work zone on the 2nd. Teamwork makes the dream work, so expect plenty of happy cooperation. Mars settles back into Cancer on the 6th, which puts you in the leadership position. You can motivate your coworkers with encouragement. The more you nurture, the better they do. You'll also take command at home once Mercury joins the sun in your domestic sector on the 8th. Of course, all of this responsibility requires balance, helping you attract more of the green stuff. If you want to invest in home decorating projects, Venus gives the green light when she moves into creative Pisces on the 2nd. Mars will retrograde back into Cancer on the 6th, a slowdown that helps tame your impulse spending. This combo ensures your inner interior designer sticks to a budget. A few frugal upgrades could transform your living quarters into a showpiece. Double check your numbers when the full moon arrives on the 13th. You'll be able to see where to spend or cut back. Be extra